Welcome back guys to yet another video. Now in today's video I will be focusing on removing part of the AC system that's in this engine bay. Now what happened is, obviously when I got this car, the AC pump was screaming like mad. Now I thought to myself, if it does fail, I'm not going to replace it, since just why bother. It's an expensive item. I can really live without AC, unlike some other people, but oh well. Pretty much I'm just gonna start unbolting everything, but before I do that I do have to depressurize the system, which I've already done, so that's not a big deal. Now I just gotta remove all the hoses, the AC compressor. What I'm actually not gonna remove it, since I do have to get a new belt, but I can remove the condenser, all of these wires, and just clean this engine bay so much more. So let's get started. Quick little update. So far I removed all the lines that are going to the AC compressor and to the condenser. So no more lines here and here, as well as all of this. We'll have to clean all of that up, all that residue that's left over, which is not a big deal. The next step that I want to do is remove this condenser, and that will probably be it. Since I don't have the belt yet, the shorter belt, once I get that, I will remove the AC compressor as well. Here we are. The condenser is removed. It's all the way back there. I'm also noticing that this radiator back here is just falling apart. Just look. Like I'm getting the fins right on my finger. That's how old this thing is. Like I'm 100% sure it has never been changed. Like, obviously it's a Toyota, what do you expect? But I mean, it's still surprising of how good these cars last, actually. It's really nice. I did gain some more room back here, so if I want to I could add a much bigger radiator, but that's probably going to be in the future. Overall, I'm pretty much done now, just pretty much getting a smaller belt and installing that. Even if I did decide to replace the compressor itself, I would as well have to replace, it's still leaking, I would have to replace the condenser as well, since it is in really horrible shape. Like, I'm for sure it hasn't been replaced its entire life. So, an old system out in the trash. So I finally installed a new serpentine belt without the AC in it, and my god, thank god it doesn't scream anymore for like 4 minutes straight because of the damn AC. That was getting really annoying. But now let's go ahead and get underneath the car and actually remove the AC pump, which is that bad boy right there. So if we go under the car and we look at this AC, I've got 3 bolts out except this one right here. This one right here just straight up snapped. So what I'm going to have to do is just cut this piece off right here, just make a slice, and just hopefully that will come out. Because removing it, just this bolt, is going to be a really painful way if I don't have access to the actual stud. Because once I do, I'll be able to weld a nut and extract it as it is. But let's just go ahead and currently just cut that off. Well, and after cutting this little piece right here off, as you can see, this AC pump is now gone. The only else thing I want to remove is this little thing here, which it does look like it will spin out. Let's see if it will actually spin all the way. If it does, then that just means I don't have to weld anything. Oh hey, would you look at that? That is just wonderful news, really good news. The dish just came off pretty loosely. As you can see, well actually you really can't see, let me show you where the bolt snapped. And if we take a little closer inspection, you can exactly see where the bolt snapped. As you can see, it snapped right in half, right in the middle. So even if I did weld something onto this nut, it would have done absolutely nothing. So there was really one way of just cutting this piece off and then removing the little smaller piece from the engine itself. Overall, I'm just really happy that this is gone, out of the way. If the heat does get too bad, or I don't know, with the winter it's terrible, no, then I could just get a replacement one and just reinstall it. That's not a big deal. But for now, the heat, the cold, it's not that big of an issue. I mean, even in the summer alone, like, I don't use air conditioning at all. I just roll down the windows and that's good enough for me, really. So overall, this is good. I just gotta button up a few things with the wires up the engine bay, and then hopefully we will be done. Now, as part of the condenser itself, not the condenser, the heater coil, I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm not going to take my interior apart, just trying to get little pieces out. I'm just keeping that intact. But overall, the condenser's gone. All the lines are gone. The compressor is gone. Like everything is, the engine's cleaner now. And pretty much, yeah, it's a shame that it had to go, but oh well, I'm not going to spend $400 on a brand new condenser just because to keep AC. Like that's just insane money for a compressor. But overall, this was a pretty short video, just removing the AC system since it did break on me. But overall, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, hit that little bell, and I'll see you in the next one.